Hey you guys, how are you guys doing? So I'm finally going to film the book Scavenger Hunt tag. I'm so excited. The first time I saw this video I just loved it. I went on Sarah's channel, the Library of Sarah, and I went onto the video responses and I started watching one video after the other. And props to her because it's such an amazing tag. I think it's a great idea. Anyways, without further ado, let's just dive right into it. So the first thing that we need to find on our bookshelves is a book that either the author's name or the title contains the letter Z. And for this I chose Harry Potter and the Prisoner of Azkaban. As you can see, obviously there's a Z in here. The second book that needs to be found is a classic. And for that I chose The Catcher in the Rye by J.D. Salinger. Next is find a book with the key on it. And for that I chose my copy of Ready Player One. And you might not see the key till I just bring it closer. Can you see it now? Yeah, I was so proud of myself for finding this one. Anyways, so then is find something on your bookshelf that's not a book. And for that I chose this little thing over here. It's my key holder that I made. And basically this is a coconut shell that had a sorbet in it, an ice cream. And I just glued turquoise beads and then this little thing here, and I put my keys in there. The next thing that I need to find is find the oldest book on your bookshelf, and I'm pretty sure this one is the oldest one I have. If you guys checked out my haul, you've already seen this book, and that's the National Geographic magazine from 1935. It goes from May 1935 till I think August. Is it focusing? I think so. Anyways. Find a book with a girl on the cover. And I chose my copy of Gossip Girl. So yeah, that's the first one. And there are two girls on here. So if there were bonus points, I would get them. Then there's find a book with an animal in it. So I'm guessing an animal on the cover, and that plays an important part in the book. And for that I chose Harry Potter and Chamber of Secrets. My copy here has the phoenix right here, and has the snake monster from the Chambers of Secret. But the phoenix right here plays a very important role in the end of I'm sure. There we go. Then find a book with a male protagonist in it. I want to choose something different, so I chose Scott Pilgrim. That's the first one. It's Precious Little Life. There are 6 of them. They're really awesome. I love them so much. And obviously it's called Scott Pilgrim. That's the main character in there. He's the protagonist. Then find a book with only words on it, and I chose Crank, and I know a lot of people actually chose this one too. But it's probably the only one on my bookshelf that only has words, so I had to go with that. Then find a book with illustrations in it. And for that I chose The Graveyard Book by Neil Gaiman. Let me just find illustrations. So there we go, that's an example of one. Then there's one at the beginning. It's a guy with a knife in his hand. So yeah. Find a book with gold lettering. And for that I chose my copy of Lamb by Christopher Moore. Lamb the Gospel According to Bev Giles, Christ's Childhood Pal. So yeah. Gold lettering everywhere, and even the sheet back there is gold. Then it's find a diary, true or fictional. Now, I have not read this book, And I don't know if it's an actual diary in there, but I mean the book is called The Carrie Diary, so I'm gonna just pretend like it's an actual diary. Then is find a book written by someone with a common name. And I actually googled that to see if the author I chose had a common name, and turns out yes. And I chose Dan Brown, and that's my copy of the Da Vinci Code. It's actually a really beautiful copy. You have like illustrations in there, like talking about the different things that are being mentioned in the book. So you have in the interior of the chapel of Opus Dei, New York, and this kind of thing. This book actually, just to let you guys know, this book is actually worth $48. I don't know if you can see that. And I bought it for $5.50, which is awesome. Then is find a book with a close-up on of something on it, and I hope that's a close-up. It looks like a close-up to me. It's a close-up of a hand in on a million little pieces. So there. And is find a book that takes place in the earliest time period, and that's the earliest I have, and it's the Iliad by Homer. And it's find a book, a hardcover without the jacket, and that means it came without a jacket. It's not that we removed the jacket. And that's my copy of Peter Pan, which I showed in my last video of my favorite covers. Then is find a teal or turquoise colored book, and for that I chose Vanishing Act by Fern Michaels, yeah. And I solely bought this book because this like house is just gorgeous. Find a book with stars on it, and for that I chose my copy of The Book of Tomorrow by Sia Ahern. I have no idea how to pronounce her name, but you can see obviously there are stars all over the cover. And last but not least is find a non-YA book, and I decided to go with this one here. It's History's Greatest Mysteries and the Secrets Behind Them. So you have like different things in there. You have different categories. You have, for example, mystery, unexplained event, unknown purpose, fact or fiction, real or fake, missing person, unknown people, and unsolved crimes. And they're organized according to that, and according to the story they highlight the category to which the story belongs to. So yeah, so that was my version of the tag. Feel free to film it if you haven't already posted a video about that, because I know a lot of people have, because it's such a fun tag. But yeah, if you haven't, feel free to do it. I tag everyone that's watching this video. And yeah, so have a great day or a great evening or whenever you're watching that, and see you guys in my next video.